Here is Mikayla's freestyle above water. So you're utilizing track start and utilizing the whole block. I'd like to see her actually move that back foot forward just a little bit more. Just because the block's that big doesn't mean we need to utilize it. It's not really giving you that much momentum to help you go forward. The other thing is really think about pushing forward with that front leg, or not pushing forward, but pushing back on the block. That'll then help you go forward. As you see, you get your chest real low and it's kind of angled straight down in the pool. We want to be able to, as you're pushing through with that front leg, get your body going straight out a little bit more to get you out further. That's going to give you a much cleaner entry. As we see you going through the stroke, doing a fairly solid kick going on. I would like to see that speed up just a little bit more as we get into your higher end speed. Pretty good job of really reaching out in front, but we need to make sure that you're really thinking about finishing through the back end of that stroke a little bit better. You're finishing real early on that right arm, which is kind of just giving you a little hitch in that stroke. So push through the back end as we see you go through the turn. Doing a really good job of getting those heels stuck up and getting spun around. So just keep working on that, making sure that you're getting as tight as you can. And then the other thing is making sure that you are breaking out outside the flags. Right now you're breaking out probably right at or right underneath the flags. So just work on getting a little bit more depth, a little stronger push off that wall to help reach out there and get out to the flags or out even past the flags for that breakout. So you going through here for the finish, doing a good job of keeping that head down. As we see you go for that last stroke into the wall, make sure you're really working on rotating those shoulders and hips and get that good long extension out in front for your finish. Nice job. Here we have Mikayla's freestyle in the water. Pretty tight streamline. I can't tell, you're just kind of grabbing the hand. Really make sure that you are trying to get one hand on top of the other. Try and line up your wrists as well as those forearms. Good dolphin kick underneath the water. Your eyes are focused a little too far back. Just lift that chin up just a little bit. You do lift that head up as you're going to breathe. When you lift that head up, that's going to have a tendency to drop those hips. Big thing to look at right here are all those bubbles on your arms. So we're going to want to make sure that you really are trying to extend a little bit more out in front. So as that arm enters there, you are going right into that catch through there. We want to make sure that you are reaching out in front of you a little bit more. Roll that elbow over, roll that shoulder to your cheek so you can get that high elbow catch out in front, and then push everything straight back behind you. You've got a very solid kick, very long legs going on back behind you, which is awesome. That's going to keep everything driving forward. We are trying to almost get to your stomach just a little too quick on that wall. Make sure you're pushing off on that side. That's going to help with that dolphin kick. Good flexion going on there. I would like to see you get just a little bit more depth so we can get you to break out just a little bit further. So keep that head still. Let's work on trying to get just a little bit further reach. And I think we can work on trying to tighten up that kick a little bit more as you get into doing some higher end speed. As we see you finish here in the last about 2 yards, you are just kind of gliding into that finish. Make sure, keep that kick motoring behind you. Really work on getting on that side so you've got a much longer finish. Nice job.